Well, hello everyone, welcome to my video again. And I'm sorry if my face and also my voice is not really cheerful and good today because my condition is bad because of the weather is changing too fast. But I will try to do my best and I will show you about the brilliant topic to discussing for now. But before we go further to the material, I would like to tell you about the uh, identity of myself. Well, my name is Wayan Patni, but usual my friend also call me as Nia or Kumari, and my student number is 211202101. Well, in this video, I would like to discussing about the topic of euthanasia, especially euthanasia is should be legalized or not. Well, the background of euthanasia is the suicide to refer deliberate action taken with the intention or ending the life in order to relieve persistent suffering. So, euthanasia must have an agreement between a doctor and the patient. In the most countries, euthanasia is against the law and it may carry a jail sentence. But the most countries, or I mean like the most doctor in the whole countries, contradict with this system. I'm sorry. So, however, in the United States, the law varies between states. Nowadays, euthanasia has long been a controversial and emotive topic. It's because euthanasia has a dark side. It is called non-voluntary euthanasia. So, non-voluntary euthanasia is a person who is unable appropriate person on behalf of the patient based on their quality of life and suffering. Moreover, euthanasia also against doctor rule, moral and religious regulation and also human rights. One argument against euthanasia or physician-assisted suicide is the Hippocratic Oath, dating back some 2,500 years. All doctors take this oath. The original oath included, among other things, the following words: I will neither give a deadly drug to anybody who asks for it, nor I will make a suggestion to this effect. As the world has changed since the times of Hippocrates, some feel that the original oath is outdated. In some countries, an updated version is used, while in others, for example, Pakistan, doctors still adheres to the original. So, some evidence that I have searched from the some references is the first one, euthanasia also classed with doctor's role, which is there have the compromise with their professional role, especially in the light of Hippocratic Oath. And the second one is in moral and religions arguments. Several faiths see that euthanasia is a form of murder and morally unacceptable. Suicide too is illegal in some religions. Morally, there is an argument that euthanasia will weaken societal respect for the sanctity of life. Third one is euthanasia is only voluntary if the patient is mentally competent with a clear understanding of the option and consequences available and also the ability to express that understanding and their desire to end their own life. Determining or defining competence is not easy. The fourth one is there is a risk that is a doctor-assisted suicide will start with those who are terminally ill and want to die of unbearable suffering, but then begin to involve other people. And so, the last one is euthanasia cannot be properly regulated. So, based on the several references and evidence, norms, ethics, place of residence, and my religion, euthanasia is completely against the human drive to live. This is because every human being has right to survive and get adequate assistance from the government or other human beings. there are many other ways to maintain dignity that is worthy of living without having to end it by committing suicide with help of others. I mean euthanasia. On the other hand, euthanasia is also not seen as ethical. So, based on euthanasia and the explain that I have said before, humans have the freedom to die more dynamically. Disease must be avoided. Apart from violating the human right to life, it can also influence other human beings who are in a trouble to make themselves dying and then seek approval from their families and hospital that they are ready to die by means of euthanasia. Because actually that is only God's hand, and only He determines our life length. We as humans shall only be able to pray and carry out our responsibilities, seek treated, correct, and treated. So I think that's all about my own perspective, our own our my own perspective about euthanasia that's supporting by some evidence. So I hope this material will be helpful for us to open our mind that euthanasia is not good for human because it's against our human life or human being. So that's all from me. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.